for allegedly defrauding ex NFL Earl Thomas out of over $2.7 million. So, in the court documents contained by TMZ, it showed that feds alleged that Nina, which is Earl Thomas' former wife, began her scheme to illegally take cash from his former lover in September of 2021, a short time after she filed for divorce from him back in 2020. Official accused Nina and another person whose name is Reed, who's is in a doc. It doesn't have a name, of taking money and properties from Earl without his knowledge and transfer it into bank accounts under their control. The documents state Nina had her correspondent fraudulently obtained more than $2.7 million from the 37-year-old former defensive back and spent some of the funds on items like breast implants and Birkin bags and so on. An arrest warrant for Nina was issued on December 13th, and court records show she was taken into custody on December 16th. She was released a short time later, but not before she was charged with multiple counts of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering, and and aggravated identity theft. So they got back married back in April 2016. They got divorced. Remember back in 2019 and 2020, Earl Thomas was found. Earl Thomas' wife found him cheating, and he pulled a gun. He pulled a gun to her head and everything. Kind of like the why do I get married of that one couple and everything. But yeah, it sounds like Earl Thomas, he married sounds like a hellraiser and everything. And the thing is, I guess when he got divorced, at the time, I don't know what state they got married, so I don't know. So I figured she wasn't getting on top of alimony, and I don't know if they had any kids, so she get child support. So instead of her probably not getting alimony, she decided to, fraudulently, stealing money from his account and everything, which is about $2.7 million. And it sounds like what I'm seeing, like I don't know if he will get the money back, get a restitution back. But yeah, man, this is a crazy story, man. I feel bad for Earl Thomas, but hey, man, that's what he get. So go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take with this with Earl Thomas and his estranged wife?
No, but shout out to Sugar Bomb. Happy holidays. That's also in the building. Go.
This just goes back to what I always say. Your lust for money will lead you to the wrong well. And a lot of athletes don't manage their monies, and they don't know what's coming in and out. And ignorance plays a big part in this, and him not using the right discernment, regardless if they had kids or anything like that. Once you steal, you're a degenerate. Once you steal, you're a degenerate. There's no way of getting about that. I don't feel sympathy for her. I hope she is not able to raise kids. Because if you can steal, you can pew pew. So I always tell people, make your own money. Don't take stuff you didn't work hard for. You know what I mean? Don't take stuff you don't feel entitled to something that doesn't belong to you. And this is why in our community, we'll lead ourselves to prison because we want fancy things and we feel we're old. Go ahead.
No, but it's funny. It's funny how a lot of people say, "Oh, because I'm making a certain amount of money, I'm able to control my woman." No, you see that you can't because look at Earl Thomas, an NFL pretty much star, and look, his wife is still stealing from him, putting it in a different account, and now she probably felt that she was not gonna be held accountable for it because we were quote unquote married. No. At the end of the day, he probably one day looked at his tax statement and saw that, and looked at his bank statement as well and saw that where is the money going to, and so like, wait a minute, my wife's stealing from me because you know why, sir? You don't have any game. You don't understand the aspect of vetting your women out and saying, okay, which woman is good for me? That woman wasn't the right choice because she looked good. She was one of the baddies. I would say all bad girls ain't always the good one to go for because a lot of these NFL stars always want to go for the bad girl on the block. But that same girl, that bad girl from the block, is the same one that's robbing and stealing from you. And it's sad. It's sad to see that. It's so sad to see that, man. Like stealing money, and you try to do the best for that individual, and that individual pretty much don't care. It's just, you gotta be careful, man. I will keep telling you. And Kai Cenat and all these other guys too that want to be with the baddies. You see what's it called? Look at what Travis Hunter going through right now.
Mhm.
It ain't worth it, man. Sometimes it's not worth it. Give you like a real classy woman, man, that you know is gonna hold you down. Go right ahead, Jordan.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Albert, for the correction. Thank you. It is not where you get married at. It's where it say you get a divorce on. Appreciate you. Thank you for the correction. Hakeem Ronnie, it just tells you right here when it comes to some of these men that we seeing that mess with baddies. Good sex does not mean she's going to be a good wife. She's not that person you're going to marry. Good sex meaning it's not meaning that she's going to be a good wife. Travis Hunter, Earl Thomas, everybody else that like to mess with baddies, that is not the thing, yo. It's more to that. And the thing is, in your 20s, you get whipped and everything. You be like, oh, this and that. I'm going to marry this girl and anything like that. No. You got to find out how the way she moves. And Earl Thomas, man, he's just, even though he got divorced and everything, he's still suffering, man. That woman is literally stealing his money. Stealing his money, man. And it's sad to see, man. And like I said, Earl Thomas, a lot of people don't know. Earl Thomas is to me, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Fame top of safety. Played most of his career, played in Seattle Seahawks, was an All-Pro, got his Super Bowl, all that type of things as well. So he's going to go down as a Hall of Famer. But it's this when the woman that you pick, and that's why Travis Hunter is so viral right now. That's why people is thinking his fiance is passed up. And that's why he's trending so much, because they see how she moves. They see how, they digging all this thing that, hey, man, this is how she moves. And then when you get to the NFL, when you get that money, look how she's going to act and everything. And a lot of people are telling him this. And it looks like she's going to fall in the hard way. So Ronnie, you're right. All these big content influencers and everything, especially in the young ones in their 20s, they like the baddies. I get all that. They give them this, they give them that, but at the end of the day, does not make them a wife. So please learn from Earl Thomas, because he experienced the worst of it. Almost $3 million this woman steal from him. Probably knowing she wasn't gonna get alimony, and that's why she was doing it and everything. Because she is a scorned woman, because one of the reasons probably he cheated and everything, and now she's scorned, and now she want to make this man life a living hell. Learn from this guy, especially the man in your 20s. Y'all gotta learn from this.
Liberated Soul say, hey Ron, I see you got a new hat. That hat is live, bruh.